Hi, this is Daniel for GearBest, and today it's very exciting. We have the OnePlus 6, the brand new OnePlus smartphone here at GearBest. It's going to be the best place for you to buy the OnePlus 6 no matter where you are. We have both models, so there's a model with 8 GB of RAM, there's another one with 6 GB. That's the main difference. We will have both. We have both actually at GearBest. Let's just little unboxing and I will show you the phone. Some cool features that it has, very cool features indeed. So the box, it's fairly similar to the previous OnePlus smartphones. They always keep the same style with the red and the white, this kind of contrast. It's very cool. As soon as you open, you have the device right here, which for now, let me see if I can remove it gently. I will put it to the side just to continue the unboxing. Here you go. You have this surface here, which it's actually a platform with a box, and let's see what's inside. This kind of boxy, kind of mix between a box and an envelope. I'm going to try to remove. And we have an extra protective case. That's very cool. There you go. Let me remove this. So a protective case is included in the, in the package. Very nice indeed. We also have here the metal pick for the SIM card slot. And we have what I believe must be an instruction manual. Very well fitted here. And let me check if that is. Yeah, it's like the starter manual with some details, technical details. Of course, information you should read, always read the manuals before you start operating with any sort of device, especially electronics. Also inside here, and it's also really deep inside. Let me see. It's like, it's just another piece of documentation in Chinese. It's from the brand. You don't need to worry about it if you cannot read. But anyway, it's here. And also, that's pretty neat. There's some stickers, some brand stickers if you want, and who doesn't? You can, decorate your car or whatever you want with them. OnePlus stickers right here included. It's just a few gifts. Pretty nice. Also, the charging cable, the USB cable. Again, with the same kind of colors, the same kind of color scheme from OnePlus, very typical, very cool. Type-C, obviously, and it's for fast charging. They have their own tech, which is called Dash. And let me take here the power unit, the power brick. There you go. It says Dash right here. I'm not sure if you can see, but anyway, it's branded. It also has the logo from OnePlus. So everything is very well, they really pay attention to details, OnePlus. They brand everything. They don't look at the expenses when it comes to packaging and all that. And that's cool, you want that kind of care and attention for your products. But obviously the most important is the device itself. And here it is. There's a sticker in the back. I'm going to remove it. And here we have it. Gorgeous display, 6.28 inch AMOLED full HD, obviously. So this is like the best, as good as it gets as far as smartphones is concerned. AMOLED, as I said. What does AMOLED mean? Well, I could go into a lot of technical details, but it basically means that the touch, just when you touch the display, just feels different than most smartphones. It just feels very smooth, and the picture is just very clear. It just makes that the resolution and the colors just pop that much compared to most other devices. Also, it's running Android 8.1, that's Android Oreo stock version, so it's the clean version of Android, always very cool, and it's kind of a trademark actually from OnePlus since day one, since the first models from the company. Inside, the CPU is a Snapdragon 845 octa-core, clocking at 2.8 gigahertz per core. So that's like the top of the line as far as Snapdragon goes. That's from Qualcomm, by the way. The CPU, this is truly a flagship. This model in particular, 8 GB of RAM inside, but there's also another model with 6 GB. So you can choose from one or another. Either way, you're getting like a beast. This is a super powerful smartphone. The 8 GB model in particular has 128 gigs of storage, and the 6 GB of RAM model has 64 gigs. So again, you can choose that, and obviously there'll be differences in pricing, but it's fairly reasonable for both. Also inside, we have a battery of 3,300 milliamps, so that's more than enough, and that's one of the reasons why the phone is so thin actually, and elegant and lightweight as well. So in the back we have a dual camera that's 20 megapixels plus 16 megapixels, very good camera with amazing sensors, and the dual flash LED light right there, and the fingerprint sensor, of course. In the front we have a very good camera as well, 16 megapixel here on top in the notch area. One of the cool features of the OnePlus 6, it's innovation from Android here. As you see, the device actually has a notch on top on the display, but you can hide it if you prefer. That's really, really cool. So all you have to do is go to the settings and then search for display settings. Let me see if I can find display. Here we go. Display and then notch display. There's the option here. And you can actually select to show the notch or to hide the notch. If you select to hide, which is what I just did right now, you go back to the home screen and the notch kind of disappears. I mean, it's still there, but the OS, the system, just kind of hides it with a black bar. But the black bar is actually still being used, and it displays the clock and some other notifications and the battery information and other. If you want the notch back, and this is almost like magic, you go back to the display options, notch display, you select show the notch, you go back to the home screen, and boom, it's there. So whatever you prefer, it's there, and this is a really cool feature that honestly I think should be available in all phones that have a notch, because some people like it, some people don't, so it's always good to have options. Also, another unique feature from the OnePlus 6, it's here on the side, this button here, this physical button, you can press up and down. It actually has 3 modes, and it pretty much, the usage is to select different profiles of sound. So if you want a silent, or if you want on vibrate, or if you want it just loud with all the sounds on, you can just easily select and you can customize the button. So, so you don't need to go to the settings and all that. If you want to silence your phone or not, you just press the button up and down, and that's it. That's one of the cool features. So that's it for the OnePlus 6, the true flagship. It's pretty much one of the best smartphones you can find on the market today. It doesn't get any better than this. Check the link below, all the information, all the price, obviously very important for most people. Like and subscribe, we have many more. We have both models of the OnePlus 6, remember, at gearbest.com. The 6 gigabytes of RAM and the 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's a tremendous amount of power for a smartphone. Go get it so you can be at the edge of the technological innovation as far as smartphones is concerned. Thank you for watching.